Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at New York, they're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they've begun this year playing with some real fire, and it's produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks and for the Trailblazers. Hey, this should be a fun matchup, Grant. Two of the premier teams in this league.
And talk about star power. I mean, that's a big reason these squads are at the top. You know, both sides have the elite talent that they can rely on when the going gets a little tough.
The foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
To the left wing. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Pass to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Good on the shot.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
It's Brown on the wing. He had 19 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
That is the hard-driving, big-time athleticism of Jaylen Brown on display.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution, number 25, Kobe Toppin.
Guarded by Toppin. To the inside. Shot clock at 5 from about 19, and the shot goes. 6 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Doncic. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Brown. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Uncovered. Defended by Brown. Off the left rim and out.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Wide open. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brown, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
To the paint. Tries again. And another shot. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Launches the 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Walton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 5.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka. You must contest.
And there's the drive.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Number 9.
Launches it. Doncic pulls down the board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 7.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Timeout called. Portland. Now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. Number 1, the Trailblazers. Second, the Knicks.
Stacking up big point totals is something both of these teams do with ease. There'll be an interesting matchup with all of that offensive talent on the floor.
To the middle. Oh, wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Chambers, coming off a 12-point game. Goes up at the stripe. Nice jump shot.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And there's a pick. Shoots. Here's Walton. And he banks in the layup.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. From the line. Chambers, the pass to Doncic. Here's Chambers. The 3 is up. And Walton pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, every team wants a strong start to the season, Doors. How important is that in the long run, you think?
I think it's very important, BA, to get off to a good start to build confidence. You want some carryover between what you worked on in training camp and the start of the season. Obviously, you want to be playing your best basketball at the end, but that starts at the beginning of the season.
Now here's Toppin, still without a bucket. Here's Doherty, buries it from three.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man, easy opportunity.
Drives to the hoop, beyond the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Good work there as it goes.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Inside. Pass to Doherty. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
To the inside, Walton. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
19-footer. Count that bucket. Give him 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Guarded by Toppin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Jaylen Brown picks one up. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Fires the 3. Here's the second effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Knicks making a switch here. Najee's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
Knicks substitution, number 25.
Knicks on D. And Toppin pulls it down.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
1:11 left in the first. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And here's New York now, trailing by 2. Fires for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Well, Portland's shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. And there's the screen. Plenty of space. And he nails the jumper. 16 points for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Najee. Now Brown. The 11-footer. That one rolls around and rims out.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting for New York, number 1 shot. Checking in. For
And New York shooting 55%. An ideal start so far.
Noel.
to the middle. Here's Najee. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. He got it up. The shot no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Portland Trailblazers and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second.
Well, I tell you what, speaks to the toughness of Jaylen Brown. That frame is strong.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen B.A. is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
The shot by Najee, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Noel, guarded closely. Here's Bonner. It's rebounded by Najee.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
For Portland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. They set a pick. Noel, pass to Bonner. Back to Noel. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now a timeout called by New York. Moore's checked in for Toppin. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at New York, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
You know, for the Knicks, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Clock at 2, and here's Brown for 3. It's tipped.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Chambers, the pass to Najee. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Young with it. Now guarded by Brown. To the paint. Here's Smith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
And so Brown will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Shot on the wing. It doesn't go for him.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Moore, guarded by Young. And it's Chambers missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Smith into the lane, down low. Jacks up a three. Here's Bonner. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Knicks with the lead. Over to the left wing, Naji. Three-pointer off the mark. For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Bonner. Now here's Noel. Lets the three fly. Is rebounded by Moore. Here's Chambers. Naji sets a screen. This one for three. And it's Noel with a rebound. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Picked by Smith. They get it back. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Wendell Moore. First person.
And that one misses. Well, Doris, teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. The highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher score.
Fader on the way. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
To the middle. Here's Smith. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Chambers. Back to Doncic. Here's Moore. Out to the wing. Kick out to Brown. From deep. He buries it from three. And it's a 4-point Knick lead.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Timeout called. Portland. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Portland, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
For New York, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Doncic outside. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The kick out to Young. The steal. Doncic outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Takes a 3. On target from range. Give him 8 points now. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already. Pass
to Chambers. Here's Doherty. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Clock is at 3. The 3 sinks the tray. Doherty's got 7 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
There's a screen. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Doncic outside. Nice finish from Luka.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Intercepted. With the drive, Doherty doesn't go for him.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Chambers, guarded by Young. To the inside. And there's the rejection. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this game. Walton's shot is off. New York shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Now here's Doncic, tightly guarded. There's a screen with 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Warriors, they're the much better team on paper and on the court. The biggest threat to them, they don't play down to the competition right now.
Yeah, Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Doncic on the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
That, to me, is about mindset. Luka Doncic just puts the ball on the deck and goes right past the defender.
And for the Knicks, puts the move on. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. From the arc. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Moore. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. stripped away. And they're running. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night.
Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
1st team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
They set the pick. Pass to Walton. No one near him. And that one hits the back iron. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic outside, and it's rejected.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Timeout called, Portland. And here are some of the best rebounders at the point guard spot from this year's rookie class. Second, Luka Doncic.
You know, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Here's more. No good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
At the line for your home team.
The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Young against Doncic. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Down low. Misses from close range.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Outside, Brown. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Guarded by Doncic. The kick out to Young. To the paint. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
They set the pick to the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now a timeout called by New York.
Your Players Dance Group.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Portland, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
When I look at Portland, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Smith with a screen on Doncic. Smith outside. To the paint. The Knicks pull it in. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The three. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup. 23 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Young. Out to the right wing. Misses off the left iron. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
No, that's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Tries it from 16. That one is off. And Portland's shooting just 36% in the third. Defended by Brown. Fires from deep. Another shot. And the layup is good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's Chambers. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Doncic. Deflected. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Doncic has got the ball here for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. From the baseline, tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Pass to Chambers.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Young against Doncic. Toppin, a screen on Young. Doncic passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yeah, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Here's the pick. Here's Bonner. And Toppin pulls it down. Here's Chambers. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Chambers has got his second bucket on the night.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third. He was all alone on that one. 9 points in the game. Here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Young with the defensive effort. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. The Knicks, second.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Toppin outside. Pass to Moore. 35 seconds left to play in the third. That shot missing. Guarded by Toppin. From the top of the key. Unable to get that one. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Moore. That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 13. Now here's Young. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Knicks out in front. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Walton. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. And for New York, here's Chambers. Moore passes to Chambers. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. From downtown, drains the triple. 26 points for him.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young, the pass to Walton. Blocked! And there's the lob, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
And Young, here we go. Smith, left side. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting. I just love the ball movement.
Timeout called, Portland.
Your dance team.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the inside. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. New York has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. And here's Toppin from the arc. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Inside, Walton. And he goes in for the dunk.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
The Knicks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Basket counts.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Reverses. It's rebounded by New York. Now Doncic. Fires, high post. Doesn't go that time. They set the screen. Fires, top of the key. The shot's good. 37 points for him. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Neal. And the Knicks miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Outside, Brown. Sends it home from three-point land.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen. To the wing, right side. On the take, down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
6 to shoot. Doncic passes to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for New York. It's an 18-point game. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass. He has 45 points.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Goes up on the baseline. Brown scanning the floor. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Inside. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And for New York, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Neal. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called. Portland. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Young to the paint. Orr with the bucket. Orr's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Doncic outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Outside, Brown. Offline with a three. And the Trailblazers shooting only 42%. Right side, Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
5th personal foul. 3rd team.
Free throw is good. Young. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Young.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
That one falls.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There's 1:34 left in the game. Toppin passes to Doherty. Here's Chambers. The three ball. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Portland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth, and the shot's good.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the basket is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. And it's Thor with a rebound. Looking to get it going. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see.
He said the just like a broom. Man, these ain't really loyal, they like to choose. Don't know if I like her or I'm confused. But I don't love you, don't assume. But I be singing to that auto-tune. Then I'm right back to that 1800 for a plate. Give me that. Send it, don't try that. Right behind me is some in that slide. Turn the whole club into a. I don't got a heart cause I got too much on my mind. So I'ma keep it shorty, don't wanna waste your time. Good food, good, only thing I could provide. Send him to the if he cross the line. And if he cross that line, pay that fine.
Yes, Sirski, no man, but I'm gon' blitz. Lil John bad, baby, you need your. Told her about past, but forget the past, I'm past it. I want the bros, plenty. 30 minutes past 6, bro, right here, this be a. Slim John, ain't she pretty, but this one, she's 30. Pop out with Drake and Josh got playing hockey. I be the cherry on top, I'm the cherry on top, so she trying. Where's Alicia? She got the. Tell him to bring him the poppy. What's in my hip? I get in your crib with the like open sesame. I need a chicken sesame. I need a chicken sesame. On my inside of the spot, and one of my shorty be texting me. This old John right next to me, know what's the deal when she see who texting me. Why? I'm sturdy. What's in the? I'm outside by 9:30. Let's get it. Fresh off the skillet. Yeah, I'm the ticket. And you know that get wicked. Talk all crazy behind your back when you see him a cricket.
I gotta eat his food kitchen. Yeah, I'm out of my mind, got a lot on my mind, and I'm on my business. You know I'ma get to the chicken period, that's why I was put in position. You decided to chase a. You made a decision. You know these ain't loyal. Some of these bros ain't loyal. And if I ever try to move rock on my team, this ain't aluminum foil. Even if I do,